Good morning students. In this video we are going to see the tips for writing the TNPSC competitive exam. So you might have well prepared for the exam. Before starting this video, I best wishes for your exam. So simple tips I am going to state for you how to write the exam. So you might have prepared very well. So today what you need to do, just read the syllabus very well and try to take the important notes for all the questions. Write the formulas, properties, each and every chapter you try to write some important 10 questions and write the formulas. Okay, so the tips la பார்க்கும்போது first what we are going to do, try to reach the venue 1 hour prior. Try to reach the venue 1 hour before. So 9 o'clock if you are having exam, try to reach the venue by 8 o'clock and try to have your breakfast simply. So try to have breakfast, don't skip your breakfast, try to have mild breakfast. Then after reaching the venue, your exam hall, try to in a relaxed mood. While writing the exam, you should be in a relaxed mood so that you will be able to write the answers and concentrate on your exams. Try to be in a relaxed mood. Keep yourself in a relaxed mood. And what after you getting the question paper, try to read all the questions. Try to read all the questions. In paper 1, you are having 200 questions. In paper 1, you are having 200 questions. And 3 hours you are going to write the exam. It's common for paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 2 you will be having totally 100 questions and you are going to write the exam for 2 hours. So tips is common for paper 1 and paper 2. So read the questions very well. So why you are asked to read the questions very well? Try to take it for 2 minutes for reading the questions. Means you need to check we are having all the numbers 1, 2, 3. Whether you are having 200 questions. Try to read all the questions very well. Okay. After reading well, try to start your exam. Try to start answering the exam. You have checked all the 200 questions are there in your question paper. Now you are going to start writing your exam. So start from the first question. So you need to classify the answer what you are going to answer to 3 parts. So first you answer the questions whatever you know very well and which are questions need no calculations. Simple calculations you can answer. So first you are going to write the questions, answer the questions which you know very well or direct questions or the questions with simple calculations or no calculations. Simple calculation பண்ற மாதிரி question அல்லது the questions are direct and you know the answer very well. First you should answer that questions. Suppose you know having some doubt in the question number 1 and 2, you know the answer of the question number 3 very well. Which is the best measures of dispersion? You know the answer very well. Standard deviation is the best measures of dispersion. Question number 3 you know very well. First question and second question you are having some doubt, you leave it. So like that, question number 3. Move to question number 4, you are having some doubt. Question number 5 you are having some doubt. Question number 6 may be having some calculations, it needs some time. So move to question number 7. Question number 7 you know the answer very well. The sum of the deviation of the individual measures from arithmetic mean is, you know the answer very well. Sum of the deviation is equal to 0. Sum of the deviation of the individual value from arithmetic mean is always equal to 0. So first you answer the questions which are whatever you know very well or direct questions or questions with simple calculation. It does not take more than 1 minute. That type of questions you know to answer. That type of questions you answer in round 1. Take it as round 1. After completing round 1, you try to complete round 1 within first 1 hour. Try to complete round 1 with first 1 hour. It should be completed within first 1 hour. These round 1 questions, direct questions, you try to complete within first 1 hour if you are completing some 80 questions in the first 1 hour, you are in the safe. Okay, so how to count the number of questions I have completed? So try to have a blank white sheet for rough calculation they will be giving, or you can use some rough page for calculating. You will be having pencil with you. For calculation work, try to use pencil. If a pencil will try to save your time. So after completing each and question, try to make the tally bar like this. I have completed one question. After completing another one question, you put tally mark like this. After completing 5 questions, or you can draw 5 lines or put like this. So 5 questions completed. It does not don't take much time for that. So try to do how many questions you have completed. Try to do that. So after 1 hour, you should have completed 80 questions. The 80 questions should be straightforward questions, whatever questions you know very well. So round 1, approximately whatever questions I am telling, 80 questions, it may be 100 or the numbers will be variable. I am telling 1 hour, some direct questions round 1 you are going to answer. It are direct questions, and which are questions you know very well. No doubt the answer. Straightforward questions. Then move to round 2. Round 2 questions start from the beginning. You will be having some doubt in the answers, in the question, whether it is option C is correct or option D, and you know very well option A and B are not right for this question, option C or D, or you will having some lengthy calculations. Each and every question may take some 5 minutes. Round 1, try to not to take that lengthy calculation questions. All the questions carry equal mark. So round 1 you do direct questions. Round 2 you try to do some questions whichever you are having some doubt, and lengthy calculations. So in round 2, try to complete 80 questions. It may take some minutes more than 1 hour. So it may take 1 hour 15 minutes. So whatever questions you know very well, first round you are answered 80 questions correctly. Out of here 80, you should answer 60 questions correctly. You know these questions, some calculations part will be lengthier, so you are having it in the round 2. So now you are moving to round 3. What are these round 3 questions? You are having no idea about these questions. That questions only you are going to answer in the round 3. Roughly I am telling 40 questions you are having in round 3. For you, all the questions are new, no idea. All the options, maybe you think all the options have equal chance of, at least like simple random sampling. Now you are going to choose in a random manner only these answers. Try to use minimum number of time for this questions, only 30 minutes. Try to neglect the answers. So 4 options will be giving. Try to read the questions very well. Whatever having you know idea also, read the questions very well and try to neglect what are the options you can neglect. Suppose you know option A is not correct, try to choose the answer from these 40 questions. Don't leave any questions as blank. So since we are having no negative marks, try to answer these 40 questions also. You may get some 20 questions from this correct. So if you are minimize this round 3 questions, surely you will be passing. So I am telling 20 questions. So first round you are answered 80, here 60, here 20. This is for paper 1 I am telling. So totally if you are crossing 160 questions, surely you will be passing the exam. Out of 200 questions, if you are able to answer 160 questions in paper 1, surely you will pass the exam. Follow this principle for the paper 2 also. So if you write the exam in the relaxed mood, surely you will be passing. Try to take notes of all the units. Try to write the formulas. So if you prepare well, already you have prepared well, If you are in a relaxed mood, surely you can pass. So finally, I wish you all the best for your exams. Thank you, students. Thank you.